Hey everyone, we just had a new console mod drop in Baldur's Gate 3's mod manager. We haven't seen one in a couple weeks time, but this does add some mods that people have been asking for a while, like Tailless Tieflings, as well as a actual glasses mod that you can see here. This also includes some new outfits, weapons, and some more stuff that I'll be breaking down in this video. I'm just gonna first dive right on into the Astarion's glasses mod here by Lizard Fizzer. Now these can be put on Astarion as you see here, but in addition to that, you can also use them in the character creator, and they're also an item. There hasn't been any really glasses mods on console at all, so this is nice to see. And funny enough, there's some people saying that it was available on Google, that these are available on Xbox, but it's now available here. They are not available in the tutorial chest though. I just want to make that clear. You actually have to go to the camp chest itself and go view that, and they'll be located just right there. Alternatively, if you go into the character creator here, under the horn section, you'll see Astarion's glasses. So if you're using any of the mods that let you change your companions, you can either use the item itself or the CC here. Just a heads up that some head mods will clip a little bit, but it's kind of easy to ignore. Although oddly enough, if you try to equip them on Shadowheart here, they don't end up appearing for some reason, but they'll appear on your own character. And next up we have the Aesir's champion set here by the very talented Scurby. This adds in a few weapons and armor sets here. I love the weapons. They're also light, so you can dual wield axes here, feeling like Godfrey from Elden Ring. But with this, you get a pack here. It also comes with a dye chest, which comes with a few different ones like red and gold, black and silver, blue and silver, and green and gold. In addition, there is the Valkyrie armor, the Bifrost set, Maiden's chest, and the Trickster Loki chest. And then there's also the Pillar Bikini chest here as well, perfect for summer. And then there's also versions of the weapons, either one-handed or two-handed. I like that they have those options listed. So we have the Great Axe, Aesir Battle Axe here. In your main hand, it gives a +1 to strength and dex. In the offhand, it gives a +1 to armor class, and the weapon's enchantment level will scale with your own level. There's also this here, the polearm, which gives you polearm master and sentinel, really enjoy that, as well as a +1 to initiative and advantage on perception ability checks, and you get moonbeam. And the same thing for the halberd weapon as well. And if you opt for the two-handed version, this one does come with a special attack as well. And this one gives you great weapon master as a feat. So they actually kind of stay within balance. And if you want them even more balanced, there is very rare versions of these as well. They are also finesse weapons, so you can use them on like a rogue and get your sneak attacks. And the different boots are going to give you Spirit Guardians, as well as the Fly ability and the Bless Mercy. Whenever you heal a creature, you give them Bless for a turn. We also have gloves here, which come with the Warding Flare, which is something the Light Domain Cleric gets as their level 2 channel divinity. It's available on these gloves. And whenever you get damage, you get Wrath, which will give you an increased damage roll. We also got the Valkyrie Cloak here, which gives advantage on Constitution saving throw checks, +1 to saving throws, and Crusader's Mantle. The helmets give a +1 to initiative, dexterity saving throws, and come with Healing Word. And then the armor here will increase armor class as you level up, reduce all incoming damage by 1, and creatures that miss their attack rolls against the wearer will make a dexterity saving throw or take a 1d4 of radiant damage. I actually really like the appearances. So here's the Trickster armor here. This is what it looks like, really nice cloak. You also have an option to go without the cloaks as well. Shadowheart is wearing the Maiden's armor here, so that's what it looks like. Changes the body type a little bit as well. And you also may notice that Shadowheart has some different hair here. More on that later. And here is the Valkyrie armor. So it comes with this long cloak as well, which is pretty sweet. Nice thing about this is you can mix and match it with some of the other equipment mods here. I really like the helmet too, and you can wear glasses underneath it. And this is the Bifrost armor here. I also really like this helmet as well. So yeah, I can't really show too much. And I'll let you guys use your imagination for the Pillar outfit. Oh, and the Trickster outfit also has this cloak here, which will change your hairstyle. And like Scurby's other mods, you can dye them. Here's the black and silver dye that is included with this. I think that this is really nice. So yeah, the Aesir's champion set here by Scurby. Next up, we got Flind Evolved. This mod is amazing. This is by Xaon here, and this gives Flind an actual companion status in the game. This is mostly meant for the Dark Urge, or to say it is for the Dark Urge, but basically you're going to meet them, and the Dark Urge will initiate a conversation with them. You're going to persuade Flind to attack the other gnolls, and then after that is done, you're going to have a new option for the Dark Urge to get the recruitment here, which comes with some unique dialogue, and the narrator even mentions they keep a lot of what Flind does already in the game intact, like her Seething Fury attacks, but they also leaned into the chaotic nature by making them more like a wild magic barbarian. What's really cool is that it also adds in a bunch of animations that they're missing, as obviously you're not supposed to get her as a companion. So this includes unarmed holding the flail and holding bow animations. This would obviously take a lot of time to do. But you can see here, as you continue to level up, you do get a bunch of new spells and passives as you continue to increase in level, getting more heavy hitting critical attacks and much more. What's also nice is it does have full level 20 support if you want to be using something like that. It also has the Chaotic Bond here, which is going to give a bonus to its attack rolls, armor class, and initiative equal to the Summoner's Constitution modifier, in this case being the Dirge. So you can see there it gets a lot of its weapons and abilities intact, but it can also have some new range of abilities. Really cool stuff and highly worth checking out. Next up, we got Nia's Head Pack 1 here by Nia 1004. Now this adds in 3 new heads to the game. There is Lara, the one that I was using, Nia, and then also Liet. Now, one thing about Liet, I tried this without all other mods installed. For some reason, it looks very similar to head number 5 here, so I'm not sure if that's an issue on my end here, but I tried this with just this mod installed and it was still happening. So the Nia head though is the one that I started the video with. I think this is great for a new option, and then Lara is a good head too. And here are some of the shots that they took with their heads, so I'll just give you an idea of what they look like. And on a human, here's an example of what it looks like with the Lara head, the Liet head, and Nia. Obviously having a little bit of a different ear setup. Now the next mod I actually can't show an image of, but it's made by Fluffy Spider with a 3 instead of an E. Now, Tieflings have had tails for a long time. People have been requesting to get rid of those tails, and that's exactly what the Tiefling Tailless Tieflings mod does. So you can see here it still pretends like there is a tail involved, but it's invisible now. You don't have to play as a Tiefling and have a tail if you don't want to. I know so many people have been looking forward to this, so I'm glad that this is now available on console. So there it is again with the tail, and boom, no tail. Sweet stuff. Now next up we have Wyll You Sit With Me. This was actually released May 30th, the day before my birthday. It's kind of crazy because our last mod drop was May 27th, so we're getting mods that are newly released. A lot of these mods are actually very new, so that it's concerning that there may be a lot of mods that just won't make their way over to console. Not sure what's going on with that, but just something to note. This is a cool mod though. Hyperspace Towel has made a few different mods like this. What this does is it's going to give a stool here to beside Wyll, so you go interact with it, you sit down. We should catch up. So it gives him a new dialogue line whenever you go to camp. It'll only work once per long rest. So it's really cool. I like these type of mods to just add a little bit of something to the game. Even though the game has the worst possible posture. Don't sit like this when you play Baldur's Gate 3. Trust me, you'll be thanking me later. It's, yeah, very poor posture. But yeah, cool mod, 10 out of 10 pun. Next up we have Moonflower, new hair for Selenite Shadowheart by Sweet Generous Things Mods. Now a couple weeks back we got the gloomy hairstyle, which was a update for Shadowheart that you could use in Character Creator, but now we have the Moonflower, which changes Shadowheart's hair here. I think this is nice. It keeps with her, like, you know, she changed her hair in Act 3. It's suiting. So yeah, this is sweet, and this is for the Selenite version only, and there's a variation for the Dark Justiciar, not on console. But you can use that as the previous mod I showed there if you want to have it on console on your own character. Oh, hello there. This is Wither's Yassified by Eladwin. Larian Studios has been using this in their live stream playthroughs alongside like my Pizza Chef Monk and a couple other my subclasses. This is really funny, and it also works with Wither's Big Naturals, so if you want like a funny new mod for them. I just want to quickly make a note too that these mods are really easy to test because you're just changing one character's appearance, so it's not like some of the other mods which do obviously take a lot more time. I know I'm going to get some people being upset, but it's more so just a shitpost mod. It's meant to be funny. Next we have Disguise Self as Yourself by Ziphius Rex. This is really sweet because it's going to change the shapeshift spell. So if you go ahead and use Disguise Self, you now can turn yourself into yourself. So if you want to, you know, go ahead with this without using some of the, I'm not going to say they're ugly, but not as nice looking characters as the one you created, you can now just use this. It'll have the same effects as if you were disguised as something else. Appearance is entirely changed, trust me. So yeah, this is a really nice quality of life mod and something you should look into downloading, because I know some people have been asking for mods like this. Next up we got the ZYX FleshForge All-in-One Subrace Pack by Akelka. So this is a patcher to allow FleshForge to work with these, but one thing that I find a little bit confusing is none of these are on console. So there is one mod that's listed here, but I'm pretty sure they do the same things with the ZYX FleshForge Body Selector Digitigrade. So yeah, I'm not sure why this one got approved. It was May 29th, but hey, I mean, I think it's future proofing because there may be some other mods that end up using this that may get approved on console. But yeah, a lot of these are Nexus mods, and obviously Nexus mods can't come to console. But last mod, Fire and Smoke Die, Smoke on the Water by Sultry Shay here. This has the Fireball and the Black Smoke Dies. I know this was a really small console mod drop. Still want to do a video on it because we haven't had one in 2 weeks time. Not sure if there's summer vacations going on. Last summer had something similar happen, so it's just part of the business of doing console mods since they aren't really making money off this. I do want to quickly share that I am working on my next subclass mod. Been working very hard on it because I'm doing some pretty crazy stuff, and I figured out how to make characters throw cards. So yeah, that's a little bit of a sneak peek of what's next to come. And I know a lot of people only watch my console mod videos, don't watch my other videos, but I have released the Lucky Clover domain and the Wild Spring Barbarian, which is the wildest subclass. These two, unfortunately, not on console yet. I'm hoping that they'll get released at some point, but I also did release just a couple weeks ago and last week the Fire, Frost, and Flora Sword with unique appearances here. I sent this for console testing. I got a number of questions about it already. I am hoping that this one ends up coming alongside my Dark Urge Sword and Shield mod. Put a lot of time and effort into these, and I made sure that there's no shaders involved, so these are compatible on console. And yeah, I know that they're unique in their appearances, so I hope that these will get approved for console at some point here soon. And it comes with this large shield and a smaller normal size shield. So yeah, I hope that these end up coming, and 14 weapons total in my weapon pack here with legendary and non-legendary versions, with some that'll have unique appearances if you use them alongside the shield. So yeah, I have no control over if this comes to console or not. I made sure they had no shaders and that they're fully console compatible. It's just up to the hands of Astarion to get this approved. So hopefully we'll see that at some point, just to answer some questions I've been getting. But I will link in the description in the comments, link to my free Patreon if you want to stay up to date with the mods that I'm working on next. I will give you guys a little sneak peek of what's next to come here. And yeah, I'm hopeful that we'll hopefully see these on console. I've been getting a lot of comments about me putting out less Baldur's Gate 3 videos, and unfortunately they just don't get that many views, so I have been playing other games. But don't worry, I've been putting hundreds and hundreds of hours into making mods for people to enjoy, so hopefully we'll see these come to console soon. But I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe if this video is fun or useful, and we'll see you in the next one.